As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And away we go from Oakland. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
There we go, kill! What do you think?
Opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah! There you go! Ready, take! Ready, take!
They kick the running back in motion. Trying again following the sack. He had it for a moment Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Yeah, here we go. Right, take.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's going deep this time. Forces it one, and it's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he gets him around 6 there. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 4. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, New Orleans. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Hey, kill. Then we're going to 53. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it inside the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Despeados reach pay dirt for the first time this game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump.
Uh-huh.
And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give the quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
They'll try it on the ground. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call. The coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating. And now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Justin Carter set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, here we go, here we go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss will be one. Brings up second and 11 at the 23-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. He got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
Okay, ready?
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So that brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Let's go. 19, Ryan, 7-5, 7-5. Go.
Milton back to throw. And all around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
79 Broncos, 70. 18 back, 18 back. 60 back.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
Yeah, here we go.
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now.
Here we go, here we go.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
26.
To throw is Prescott. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, you don't normally get slant. We're just looking for a short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. What is it?
Throwing on first is Prescott. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
Second down, here's Prescott again. He's going deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he will take this in. Touchdown. The Despeados take a 7-point lead in the first. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Yeah.
They are taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for two.
We're going to 54. Why is 26.
Another throw for Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And he gets in for two. They're going to go up by 2 scores off of that play.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Milton now. Finds him on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, you go out and execute.
Short pass brought in. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints cut the lead down to just 2.
Saints 14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right there! 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. On the move, headed right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Go to 54, go to 50. Everybody,
At the 19-yard line.
everybody, kill! 26.
Another try following the sack. Taking a deep shot here. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
And with how hard it is, kid, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen.
Here we go!
But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
With the score.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 16-14. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter about to get underway, and this home crowd excited as their guys have possession.
26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He throws a bullet to this, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
65, yeah, 65. Take off.
Now Milton to throw. He's got a man left. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On the set.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run. Jacobs is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. Pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints jump in front now by 5.
Despeados 16.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah! Here we go!
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down.
26.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Everybody, kill!
Working quickly here.
At the 38-yard line.
Hey, kill! 47. 26.
2nd and 13. Looking slant route, complete. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st.
Here we go, going to 54.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. A costly false start penalty as third down becomes much more difficult to convert as they back it up 5. The penalty makes it 3rd and 8 here.
Yeah! Here we go! 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 46. Hey, 47. 26.
They're going for this. Launches one deep downfield. They can't connect as the coverage comes through. 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Milton. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Desperados are going to take over after the interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Kill.
1 yard gain.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Forced out to his right. Has it. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
The tight end going in motion right. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. It's the 2-minute warning now from Oakland. And it's the Saints. With it, 1st and 10.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Throwing from the gun. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
79 Broncos.
2nd and 10 now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. They've got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, Milton. Hits the deck. No fear from them. Trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Here we go, here we go. 60 back, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Getting out to his left. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. A surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs.
Down.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Here we go, 46.
Offense up to the line
It's
fast.
a loss of 2. Brings up
Here we go, 47. Go, get out there, get out there.
46-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Here we go, going to 54, wide in. Wide in, take.
Dak now from the gun. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. A lot of grass ahead. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Going to 53.
First down.
Wide in, take.
They just get the play on. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Despeados 16.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fields the hard squib kick. The return manages to get just beyond the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready up.
They've got first down from the 31.
Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That's complete. Naku on the left side. And having gained up about a handful there. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. up to make that play.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here's 2nd and 5. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Throwing now, Milton. He stays up. He's on the move. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Milton back to throw. Quick slant taken in by Nakua. And he gets this forward to the 19.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in that pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 19. Escapes the pocket. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Milton now. Throw wheeled in by London. And he drives this forward to the 6. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. He's got London left side. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. London going in motion left. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Only a yard that time, and now it's second and goal from the 1.
We call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense. Kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Second and goal from the 1. Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints push the lead up to 12. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take!
Gibbs now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Working quickly here.
Everybody kill! Hey, kill! Hey, kill! Under.
Running back sent in motion. Here's second and 14. He put everything he had into this. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Saints are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Colson-Adimo's got it. And the Desperados get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Now, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up a turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, knocking down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
47. Here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Junior Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line.
Here we go, kill.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Here we go, 46, 46.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
26.
Prescott will look to throw. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Desperados now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great.
Oh, no, they get him yet again! Alontae Taylor has it. He's at midfield. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
Well, the good news is still a decent bit of time left. Maybe a little quick on the draw to dial up that onside kick.
Yeah, you know what happens, Kate, in these moments, right? We've been doing this for a while, and you see my brain just going to overdrive, trying to peel back the layers as to why you would make that decision. And ultimately, I think it's because you don't trust your defense against this offense. That's a big risk to take. And now, unfortunately, you've set this offense up for success.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Nakua nags this one along the sideline. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. They'll throw it again. The Saints have a commanding 14-point lead now in the 4th. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Despeados 22.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26 and 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Brought in inside the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Vegas. The Desperados can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays. Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
He's throwing for it. It's a foot race. And they aren't going to get there. He's pushed out of bounds, and the try for 2 does not work. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And no problem for the Saints. They cover it up. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
Milton. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. So the Saints offense staying on the fields. They're going for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. I think. 26.
Dak now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
26.
Throwing again is Dak. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
54 wide.
Oakland, first down.
Go to 54. Go to 54 wide.
Man in motion here.
49-yard line.
26.
1st and 10, Prescott. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, kill. Here we go. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Dak throwing again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that's a win for the pass pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Yeah, here we go. 186. 186.
Another throw for Prescott. Gets everything he has under this throw. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Flush down out to his left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Give all the credit to the coverage on that. Even with plenty of time to throw, they never gave him a lane to complete it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Complete beyond the marker. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They are throwing it again. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints put up even more points in a win. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Saints make it a 24-point ball game.
Despeados 28.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. 47. Here we go, 47. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. That one's cut along the left sideline. Gets it to the 15. And he's in. Touchdown. The Despeados putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. Problem for the Saints. They cover it up. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
19 line.
Oh, look at this. He's set up to throw. Gets out of trouble. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a short gain. 70 Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's on the move. reach the 6 before he goes out. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open.
It's a New Orleans touchdown.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. Brought in near the 10. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Then we're going to 53. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So 2nd down coming up.
Kill. Here we go, 46. Done. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. Into the hands of Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Switch, hey.
And then Oakland, 1st down.
26.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Try and push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little John after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
26.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jamal Adams with the INT.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today, and I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion.
79 Broncos.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky deadline, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense in a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Head to 60. Head to 60. Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Milton now. Rolling left, buying some time. Hits it through the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 24 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. So this will win on the road for the Saints.